What's up guys, it's Phil and it's time for another update. So if you've been following along and watching, I've had a very busy season, and this is kind of awesome. It's culminating in one very large. So let me set this up. A while back I had a client who I went to visit them and I did a whole bunch of work or like proposals for them, expecting that I was going to quote 7 or 8 jobs and they would get back to me and pick 1 or 2 and that would be it. They would send me their little deposit and that would be the job. She then contacted me and asked if they could be bumped up on the calendar any sooner, and I didn't really have any spots available. My calendar was almost completely full, but I knew I might be able to get them in mid-October if I moved a couple things around. She then asked me if she could have that spot if they paid upfront in full. That was pretty awesome. So I absolutely said yes, but the really crazy thing about this project is that it is the biggest job that I've ever done. It's not exactly one large job, it's multiple small jobs, but it's all in one house. So to make sure that I get this done in the best way possible and make the most money at the end of the day, is go ahead and get as much materials as I can up front, do all the projects at the exact same time, and just knock this baby out. So that means I'm going to try to knock this whole thing out, doing all the jobs at the same time in the shortest amount of time possible while still providing the highest quality and best customer service that I can. So I've got my trailer hooked up and I'm about to go pick up some supplies, and then I'm going to come back here, go straight to the client's house and go ahead and get started on this project. Now from a schedule standpoint, I know this is going to take me multiple weeks to get everything done, and because I want to take my time, I want to make sure that I've got enough time to do that. So I have set aside about 4 weeks on the calendar. It shouldn't take me that long, but Murphy's Law, it's probably going to. I'm also planning on taking every Friday off from this job. Now, not every Friday off, off. I take the weekends off. I'm taking every Friday off from this job to work on other jobs, to do other small things that need to be done around the shop, and to do any sort of repairs or any sort of, backup work, finishing up another project that I'm currently finishing, that sort of thing. So, I'll be working Monday through Thursday on this project full time, and then I'll be doing all my Fridays doing some other stuff, and if I don't have anything else to do, then I will go work on this project. So this is going to be pretty cool, and it's going to take up the entire update. So come along with me, let's go get some supplies, and let's get started on this project. of the project, and I got here after running some errands and realized that my vacuum cleaner, after having its switch replaced 4 times, just will not work. So I've upgraded to a bigger vacuum. We're going to be building that later tonight and using it on this project later. I also discovered that my sled, my previous crosscut sled, wasn't exactly perfect, and I wasn't getting a very good straight cut unless my pieces were really, really long. So because of that, I decided I was going to make a new one, and then today I forgot my sled altogether. So I'm improvising and making one real quick out of some scraps. I'm trying to make sure it's perfectly square to the blade at least, and we're going to get that going so that I can get some of these pieces cut, and then going from there, I'm going to continue working on this project. So it is a long project, and I'm not worried about it. It's a nice, gloomy, cool Monday, so I'm excited to get started working on this, and that is probably going to be something fun. I'm going into technically week 3, technically week 4. I only worked like 1 day my first week. Going into this week, and over the weekend, we realized between me and the client that I actually put the closets at the wrong height, which is good. I'd rather we catch this right as I finish it or just before I finish it so I can fix it before we go any farther. So to get this project finished up, I'm going to go ahead and raise the closet shelves up so that we have enough room for the closet or for the clothes to hang. And then from there, I'm going to continue working on the master, get everything trimmed out, get everything ready for paint before I continue working on the barn doors and other projects back at my shop and the glass doors for the master closet. So not really a lot to update. I'm just working my little tail off, and that's about it. So let's get back to work. All right, now that all that is done, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the big cabinet. It literally just started raining. So that's what I was about to talk about, is that the temperature has dropped a lot. It's supposed to freeze tonight, and it was supposed to rain and then possibly freeze, making everything dangerous. So I don't know what the conditions are going to be like tomorrow. So I'm going to get as much done on this cabinet as I can now, today, and I maybe end up spending tomorrow in the shop. So we will see, but I'm going to go ahead and get started on the big cabinets for the master bedroom. This is like the quintessential piece of this whole project. So I saved it for last so I can really think it through and take my time and do it right. But I'm also coming up to the end of my timeline, so I've got to move pretty quick. So I'm going to go ahead and get that going, and hopefully it doesn't get much colder out here because it's already freaking cold, and now it's raining and I've got to work. So I'm going to get on that, and then the next thing we have to do is get it ready for paint.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right, and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love.
extremely behind on this project. It was supposed to be done and delivered back in like Thanksgiving times, and now it is January of 2020. So that's not good. I ended up overbooking myself, and when you run your own business, when you work by yourself, when your dog is your supervisor, these things happen, especially when you throw in a week-long sickness that just knocks you out. It doesn't really do well for your scheduling when I'm the guy who's scheduling and building and doing everything. So my apologies there. That happens from time to time. I try not to let it happen, but every once in a while it does, and then you get something like this. So I'm very thankful to my clients who have been super, super cool with my timeline on this thing. She's been texting me and just letting me know, like, as I'm coming back and finishing things up, she'll let me know if there's something wrong or something they found, which is cool because there's a lot of doors and drawers on this project, and there's a lot of things that can go wrong. So I would hate to just like do it and be done and be like, see ya, good luck, and then I've got a door that sticks, or I've got a drawer that's not lined up, or something like that. So I've been kind of coming back, and as I'm installing new pieces, I'm fixing other pieces and tightening everything up and making sure that everything is perfect for them. With that being said, I do plan on going above and beyond as far as customer service goes on this project. They paid a lot of money for this project, they waited a long time for this project, and they paid up front. So for me to just be done and gone would be ridiculous. So if they have any issues in the future, I'm going to let them know to just give me a call, and within reason I can come out and fix things and take care of things that, you know, might need to be taken care of after the fact. I learned a lot from this project, especially when it comes to scheduling and communicating with clients. Also, this was a bit nerve-wracking because it was a big project that I knew I could do. It was a lot of money, which I really needed at the time, and both of those things were awesome because I get to challenge myself, I get to do a really big project that's going to be super cool on my Instagram and be able to show off to people, but also it might help me gain some new business in this area. However, I was afraid of my own schedule. I knew that this would take a while, and I knew there'd be a lot of projects done at my shop and done here on site, and I did exactly what I was afraid of doing and screwed up my whole schedule, and I'm still paying for it now. I am, however, already booking new consultations up through like April and May of 2020, and it's only January, so hopefully I won't do this to myself again, but, you know, only time will tell. All I can really say, guys, is if you're doing this for yourself, be careful of your time management, be really careful of your money management, and make sure that everything is communicated to your clients. Actually sit down, talk with them, and I very openly tell my clients, look, while I'm working, tell me if you don't like something, tell me if you're concerned with something, tell me if you see something wrong, because it's either going to be covered up, I didn't do it right and I need to fix it, or yeah, we can go ahead and change it. But I'd rather know that then than at the end when it's too late to change it, or it's going to be too costly, and then it's probably going to be at my cost, or it's going to make them mad because they have to pay for something they think I should have done in the first place, even if it's a change they made. So just be careful with all that kind of stuff. But other than that, just stick to what you know, continue learning, continue challenging yourself, which is why I love projects like this. And a couple of projects I've got coming up are things I haven't really done yet. I'm familiar with them, but now that someone's paying for them, it's going to be nice because I get to learn on someone else's dime. So definitely get out there, challenge yourself, do more, do better. I think you guys will do great. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys these beauty shots, but make sure to check me out on social media. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, and I think even Twitter. Everything is just at PMK Woodworking. Find me on those socials, connect with me, send me your shots. I have a lot of people that when they do projects based on my videos, they send them to me either on Facebook or Instagram, and I love seeing those. I love to repost those. So definitely do that. I'll be happy to give you a shout out. You can check out Yoshi's Instagram as well at ChillisShiba, and also on Facebook where he's trying to become a volunteer dog at, I think it's facebook.com/ChillisShibaYoshi, but I'll put the link in the description and you can check it out down below. I apologize for not having many DIYs right now. Obviously, I'm sunk into all of my projects that I'm working on, and I've got a big project coming that's going to be changing up my business a little bit, so I'm really focused on all of that. Plus, it's really freaking cold, so it's not as easy to just pop out a DIY project, so hopefully we'll get some more of those soon and keep you guys entertained. So thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you can see when I post new videos like these updates for my DIY projects. And we'll catch you guys next time. See ya.